Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Building with me, Blaubart. Today, Blaubart Bay is the home of a new adventure in our Let's Play series, and this is all about that beautiful diamond armor. Now, I've been doing a little bit of work in between episodes that I want to show you guys in here with all of our lovely villagers. As you can see, I started taking all the enchantments and getting those we needed for the perfect set of armor and the last for our sword. I think it's the punch and the knockback that we needed for our bow, and it didn't take quite that long time, and we are ready to go and grab ourselves not this kind of perfect armor, but the really perfect end game armor. The only thing that we were lacking was all of the TNT, but that I also have to show you a little bit, and we just fired a firework right there because all the gunpowder that we made the last episode, guys, or the episode before that I think it was, guys, it's all gone. It's empty, and what we have instead is almost 4 stacks of TNT. So I'm ready to go with all of my gold, all of my netherite, and try to grab ourselves our first pieces of netherite. It is almost tradition by now, but this is actually also another first for me in this world because I've never succeeded in getting the full netherite set before, and I've never minded with TNT as well. So we are up for a new experience today. As I was digging the tunnel that I needed to place the TNT in, however, we found our very first ancient debris of this round, and the cinnamon roll is right in our pocket. So now I'll try to place this. I Google a little bit. So we are on Y level 15, and we'll place the TNT on the every other block, and then we need to get into safety and see if we get any more of the precious debris. I know that there was not a lot of TNT that we used right there, and I think for the next round I just want to do one long and we can go and explore it. But what happened here with the lava? And I kind of expected that we got just a little bit of ancient debris, but I guess we already got the one that was here, so we can't complain. Oh, what a nice surprise. Another one right here, and that's a 2 vein. Beautiful. So we are up to 6 pieces all in all. I have actually not counted together how much we need, but I think we'll just don't die to any lava and then try to get what we can get. Now let's blow this up. I know this is completely irrational, but I always have the fear of this just blowing up right in my face with nothing left to do. So I hope that we make it home safe and we are the ones actually igniting this TNT before it blows up in my face. And maybe I actually counted this pretty well. We'll get to the end, and this was on just an eye. I promise I did not calculate anything, but I think we'll go and take a look at the damage this does, and hopefully we get ourselves some more ancient debris. There she goes. And we already have 1 piece of ancient debris here. That is more than we got the last time. So guys, we can be satisfied for now. Here we have this big pile of lava, and I can't help but think that some ancient debris might be hiding in here. So I think I actually have to use the time on trying to get this to not flood up everything, but I do not know if it's gonna be worth it. I guess we are going to be finding out very soon, or not. Maybe we're just not gonna find out. I do not want to deal with that right now, but status is that we went through 1 stack of TNT and we have 6 ancient debris, so we need to pick up that pace just a little bit to be sure to get it for everything that we want and need in the future. Ooh, another one right here. Actually, digging these tunnels seems to be way more efficient than blowing them up. Once again, I by accident made just the perfect amount of blocks out so we can get every other block filled with TNT. And now let's set her off. Oh, that's a bit close. Oh, are you actually kidding me? There was one right here. That's amazing. And I spot a 3-ore vein over there. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. This is just great. What a good way. Now, where did this one go? It was over there. Do I spot more in the distance? Yes, I do. We are on a roll right now. This is just great. Another one. Right here, there's another 2 pieces of ancient debris. Maybe 3. No, not 3. But you know what, guys? This is going so well. I am so happy. I've not used any more than 13 minutes. I think 15 minutes over here. So it's just great. Here we go again. Run and explode. We have at least a couple of ancient debris right here, and as a guy who's been using the bed method for so long, how nice is this just to be able to walk around freely without having the fire all around. TNT just goes way smoother, and do not go in the lava, please. So I'm happy about that as well. Everything is just going so great. Now, do we have any more in this tunnel, or what you can call it? Was there anything right here? No. Do you have anything, sir? Excuse me, sir? Why don't you look me? No, don't look me in the eyes, please. Now, I did the math, and I think that we need 36 ancient debris all in all to be able to get all of the tool and armor that we're gonna get, and we are way more than halfway in our TNT, but only halfway in the collection of ancient debris. So I think I'll do a little bit of mining with the pickaxe to see if we can uncover some goodies. And there she is right there. This also works kind of good. I also tend to do this when I run out of beds, and it's actually a double vein, so I am satisfied. We have above 20 ancient debris and netherite scraps. If you could not tell how much I'm enjoying myself right now by all of the times that I've been saying, oh, this is going so well, this is going so good, then I can tell you right now that I'm actually enjoying myself so much. I love when we create some really nice progress in this world, and just collecting ancient debris is probably one of the most measurable ways to see what progress you are making. And we have now 23 out of 36 ancient debris, and we have almost a stack of TNT left. So I think we're gonna do a Hail Mary and just blow up everything that we see without dying in lava, of course, and then just hope that we get the last 13 pieces. I know it's a lot, but then I have to go and mine it if we do not get it. We need that 36. It already looks like we're gonna have a big score right here, or at least I can see 2 ancient debris, and that's all right. You know, I do not think it blew up all the way, so we have a bit more surprises over there. But first off, let's go and grab these cinnamon rolls. Why are they blowing around to the left and to the right and all around? But we have some more. Guys, I do not know whether this is actually gonna work, but it looks like we are getting closer and closer to the 36 mark. We are only lacking 10 and now 9 pieces of ancient debris. Another one. And another one. And another one. No, I'm stopping now, but that was a 3-way. You guys, this is really great. We are only lacking 4 pieces of ancient debris before we can head home. Now, this is the last 11 pieces of TNT that I have, and I hope that it'll uncover at least a couple of ancient debris veins, so we'll be able to finish off our quest. And that is just... Are you kidding me? Why is the lava right in our faces? But I think we can make our way around it now. Is there any ancient debris in here? No, there's not, only lava. Let's set you off and see what the rest of you can give us. Stonks. With that very unsuccessful last couple of TNT, I am going to the mines and I'm going to try to grab our last 4 pieces of ancient debris. But I think I'm actually really satisfied with this. This has gone way easier than I actually expected. From the time I started until now, I just used a little more than half an hour. So I cannot complain, and hopefully we'll find the debris soon. Now we are only missing 2 pieces and I can finally see an end. Or I'm saying finally, this has actually been really fun. I'm really enjoying myself. Do you have a friend back there? I really hope you have a friend back there. Oh, please do not die now. Please do not die now. Please do not die now. I'm not even hungry. There you are. And you have a friend. That is the very last piece of ancient debris. Oh my lord. Are you kidding me? No way. No way that just happened. Oh, I actually got it. Okay, we're good, guys. We're good. And before you know it, we will be home at the Blaubart Bay and ready to go and create our netherite perfect armor. Now I have been doing a little bit of work. As you can see, I have 97 levels right here, so that's really great. And then somewhere, I actually have no idea, I stored the diamond armor that I made for the purpose. So, oh, I actually remember now, it's over in the villager trading hall, so we'll go there and then I'll show you guys what my new plan is. In these barrels right here, we have the armor that we want to be making, and as you can see, I've been making everything ready, so we do not want to only just make these netherite. I actually want to go and retire all the things that I've been using to kill the ender dragon, and then we need to find a really cool place for it to stand. But for now, we need to first off enchant all the new gear, and then we'll make it netherite afterwards, I hope. Oh, I really don't know. Maybe just to be sure, I'll go and create this for netherite first, and then we'll enchant it afterwards. We do not want to make any stupid mistakes now. With the netherite now smelting up, we can make our first couple of netherite ingots, and that was maybe a bit too much with the gold. We do not need to make it blocks of gold, but I actually came to think, of course you can put it on something that's already enchanted. I have already planned to do it out with all my tools, so I hope that it's possible at least. But I think Silky Dude, maybe, no, Piggy Boy, was he the I do not care actually. We'll just make Silky Dude the first piece of netherite that we get netherite tools at least, and this is just beautiful. Now we have another one, so just let's go ahead and do the Piggy Boy as well. It actually just feels like Christmas Eve, getting all this new beautiful gear right here. And as I mentioned before in the episode, I have never ever in my life had full netherite, so this is something I'm truly excited for. I do not know if I'm gonna feel that much of a difference, but you know, this is completely worth it because we want to make ourselves as established as possible in this survival world. There we go with the helmet and the chest plate also. It seems like I have calculated perfectly with the 36 of the netherite, and there we just made the achievement or the challenge. Why has it always said that? Actually, I don't know, but we managed to do the cover me in debris, and I actually had one piece of netherite scrapped too much, but you know what, that doesn't matter anything. So we'll go and create the sword as well, and then we'll enchant all of our gear. I do not think that I have enough levels to do all of the gear, so I'll just think I'll show you guys what I'm thinking when I do the gear. So one of the things that we have to think about when you do the enchantment stuff and all of the books is that it takes anvil uses. So what I like to do is I have a what's called a specific order that I want my enchantments to be in. So the first off I'll calculate it. So I want the protection 5, 4 of course, and then the respiration 3, aqua affinity, unbreaking, and then mending as the last one. Now each of these books has one anvil use. If I put on these, it'll use up one more, and then it won't. Oh, this actually costs a lot. Okay, I don't even know if what I just said was fake, but let's see if I can get away with under 30 levels for this. So we're up to, okay, yeah, just about 29 levels for the perfect helmet, but you know what? We'll make it 30 as we call it something. The other thing was the hat. So now I think I'll call this the second hat. So I ran out way quicker than I had expected from my XP, so I decided just to go to the Enderman farm and finish it all off. But as you can see right here, we have full netherite tools and armor, and this is just great. This is the very next big step in our journey to become the true masters of survival. Now, you might remember this place right here on top of the villager fort. And this is the perfect design, or the perfect place, at least so far, to retire a good old Ender Dragon fighting and defeating armor and swords. So now we park this right here and we begin a new adventure with Pokey Sun and the same old tools that we need to use. We still have the same elytra as well, but you know what? I'm actually really satisfied with getting my very first netherite armor set ever, or at least the full set. So we are ready to go and continue the build of the Blaubart Boulevard over here. I want to create this kind of wizard tower ish build where I can do my potion making. So that I think I'll plan out, and then I'll see you guys when I get that done. What is this even? I promise you guys that this is going to be way prettier once the rest of the boulevard is done. But anywho, we are done with the wizard towers outline, and I think it looks like I planned out, so that's great. Now there's no details whatsoever or anything going on, and from this side it looks like the weirdest tower of all time. So I think I won't use too much video time on this build. I kind of don't know what's up right now with the Blaubart Boulevard. I seem to have lost a bit of motivation. I just want to get done with the whole thing. So guys, just please let me know if you want to see the builds one each episode as we've done for this time, or if you just need to get one megasode and get the whole of the boulevard over and done with. But for now, we need to go to sleep, and then I think I'll go and add a bit of a detail that I don't think you've seen anywhere else, because you can see I've had this quite weird of a color choice using the blue terracotta, but I have a plan and it involves these guys and this glow lichen. So I think I'll just get to work, guys, and then I'm looking forward to show you how it all's gonna look like. Another day and another build done on the Blaubart Boulevard, and take a look at the details with the wall right here. I went for this wizard tower look, and even though it looks a bit wonky here, I actually think I succeeded pretty well. Now this is a very small build, so I do not have too much to show you guys. As you can see, I made the wraparound porch go up here, so you can take the ladders and then you can go either into the sugarcane farm, or you can go into the super smelter, as we have the rooms right here, or you can take the way, and this is actually the only entrance that I have to this wizard tower. Now it's nothing else than a stair in here. We have this little balcony thing. You can go out and watch over the street, and then you have roof access to the sugarcane farm. But up in the top, I have made a really desperate try for some interior. So we have a brewing station and some nether wart, and I have to show you guys something really funny. I am right now over 3 days in of playtime in this world, and with this nether wart right here, I made the Acidi Place advancement, and that's just crazy. I have no idea how I have not planted anything yet, but you know what? That's just Minecraft. That's just how you go. I have not have any need to place any seeds or anything just yet, so that's why I have it now. I have a little detail right here with the soul lantern as well that I absolutely love. Now, I just talked a little bit about it in the last clip, but I have had the most crazy week I've had in a long time, and that's also why there's been going a little bit more time between episodes. But I also think that I came to this place in the world that I always seem to stop with, and that is when you run out of motivation for your project. So I would like to hear you guys very much. Do you want me to make 1 or 2 episodes and just finish the whole thing, or should I continue this let's play style where we try and do different tasks. Now this episode we collected all the netherite gear and we look beautiful. Everything is as it needs to be. And the next episode we can go and create we can go and get some wither skulls. I don't mind doing that, but we can also just create a one big build episode. I do not know, so let me know in the comments. Also, I usually don't do this in the middle of the videos, but we are so close to reaching 100 subscribers. So if you've watched this far and do enjoy it, please consider subscribing, as that goal is well within reach by now. So guys, I think I need to go and show you a little bit of a crane design I made here at the last part, because I want to start creating some details down at this level as well. As you might know by now, I am all about the finer details, all the little things that just makes the world come alive. And that's also sometimes the problem with me when I try to create these bigger builds. It just takes such a long time. And now we are doing a little bit of building on camera. Now I have prepared this in a creative world, so it should go painlessly, but I do not know yet if it's gonna be just as I want, because I have not decided on the little details. But as you can see right here, I'm creating the little bottom of our crane, and I want it to be placed right here. So the story is that the boats can sail in and then they can just deliver the goods. Now I know this is not hyper realistic, and I also know that the crane is going to be a little bit out of shape. No, that's not what it's called at all. I'm out of shape. The crane is not, but I think you can imagine what I mean. Like, it's not gonna look like the perfect crane and the perfect 1-to-1 ratio of how the cranes looked at the time. But I enjoy trying to create this, Minecraft style of builds where you can easily see what it is, but it's not a complete replica of how it would look like. Now, one of the most perfect details you can use is the grindstone, in my opinion. It just looks so nice with the dark oak connectors. As you're gonna see later on, we're gonna use it for the front of the crane as well. But for the start, we're gonna do the counterweight here. I think I'm gonna go 2 down, then a trapdoor right here, and I would love if I didn't have to have that one right there, but it needs to be there so we can hold up this anvil as the counterweight. Now, as it is with every other design that I'm making, this is not a cheap design either. It has anvils and hoppers and everything that cost a lot of iron. So but it's how I want it to look like, and that's why we needed to build that iron farm so we don't run out in the long run. Now, how far we're going out here, I have actually not decided just yet. Maybe 1, 2 should do it. Then we have, just let me take a look right here. That should be about it, but it barely goes over the railing here, so maybe we'll just get it one further. I really don't hope that this is gonna look stupid. If it does, we'll just change it up. It's the beauty of Minecraft. And I think that was the right choice. Now, again, back to the realism. You would never place a crane right here because it is way too shallow here for any big boats to come in. But you know what, guys? It looks pretty, and it gives us the opportunity to create some form of goods all the way around here to create some life to this part of the build. So I have no problem with building it, even though it looks a bit unrealistic. In the worst case scenario, if we get tired of it, we just have to do some terraforming. That doesn't matter to me anyways. Now for the grindstone, we'll place it this way. Yes, exactly, that worked first time. I'm happy about that. We'll go a bit down. Now we need to have it not as far down. Oh yeah, it'll just probably look the same, and we have to turn this grindstone the other way. And the easiest way to do that, you ask, we'll just do it 2 times like this. Delete the top one and go. Oh, that was a pro Minecrafter move or something. Not at all, but we'll try again. Go a bit up and I hate pressing shift on these blocks, but sometimes you just have to. Now already like this, it looks like a hook for the crane over here, and I really think that it's an underused block also this way right here, but it's still not enough for me. So I came up with this design right here. If you place, if I'm allowed to do it, no, I'm not. So we have to build up once again. This right here is the reason I do not do a lot of building on camera, because there are so many misclicks and decision making processes that just don't come. Now we have the fence gate placed. We'll place the dark oak sign and a dark oak sign. And then, even though it's not completely in the middle, we have created this kind of hook. And I really just like the way I've been struggling for almost years, creating a cool look for the front of a crane. But I actually think right here I got a serious contender for the ones that I'm gonna make in the future. As you can see, it looks like it's ready to grab something, so I'm happy about that. I'm happy about creating some life down at this level as well. And I think that I'm going to go and create a bit of different piles. For that, I need to go and collect all the melons and pumpkins, maybe some dried kelp as well, to just finish off this little corner right here. But just a final look at our crane. We have the hook, we have the counterweight, and we have the little starting platform. And I'm so happy about this design. I hope you enjoy it too. And as it is with everything in this world, you can just grab it for your own worlds. If you're building some kind of dock, I think this is one of the perfect ways to create some life. With everything in place, we are about to run out of video time for today, but I just want to use a few seconds showing you guys the decorations we have on this part of the harbor. Now, I started making the stairs for up here connecting to the road, but as you can see, we have some different blocks. They are tied down to the ground using the rails and the ladders. We have some melons. I'm not quite satisfied with this just yet, but I want to get some mini blocks. So we just need to wait for wandering trader. Over here we have the pumpkins and a giant hay bale, and then we have the dried kelp block, which looks like something wrapped in this green paper-ish thing. So that's just beautiful. With the crane, we are succeeding in starting to create some life at the MacLeod Bay. And I think that was it for me from this episode. Thank you guys so much for following along. Now there's nothing left to do than to take a look at the builds we made this episode, and I'll see you guys later. As always, we need to get into comment of the episode from the last episode, and this time it's Mass who writes MacLeod Boulevard. Now say that fast 10 times, and I have to be completely honest with you guys. I actually tried to do this many times, and I would just like to spare you from that horrible experience, but it's a challenge for you guys at home. If you can complete it, then take a video of it and send it to all your friends, because that's something you do as a normal person. But thank you for following along. Thank you for interacting on the videos. As always, I'm just so happy when you guys interact with me. If you have not done it yet, please consider liking and subscribing, as it will help out the channel a lot, and we are so close to 100 subs. See you!